We identified a need for telematics from a safety and also a fuel point of view from work with other operators and from my previous experience working with other employers as well. And so we went out to the market to see which suppliers were available and who could do what we want. We did an evaluation and looked at 7 or 8 different suppliers, but MiX were the only supplier who were able to provide the right amount of detail, keep it really simple for us, and then support us through the rollout. The installation was brilliant. MiX used a contractor who came in, they worked around us, they were able to pick out buses during the night, wait for the buses to come in. Obviously at the beginning they could install any vehicle in the fleet, but towards the end of the installation the vehicle availability got harder and they were waiting around for vehicles, but they were brilliant, worked with us and around us to get the vehicles in and install them as and when we needed them. The primary reason for using the system is the REBAS display on the dashboard and to use the RAG reporting behind that to monitor our drivers, see who's performing very well, who's driving perhaps in ways that could be improved, and then to sit down and work with that driver either through training or through coaching to improve their performance and really boost their driving skill, which delivers back to the customer in terms of a smooth ride.
We run monthly clinics with Sue Careys, the MiX Telematics consultant. She comes in and answers any questions the drivers have, and she's also been setting them up on the MiX portal, which gives them live access to their scores. They can check where they've scored events. So when the red light flashes, that's an event. And she's also been helping us go through the system and obviously giving us all training on how the system works and how to get the best out of the system.
So we know from the results we've got that the difference between our best and worst drivers can be as much as 40% in fuel consumption. We have many drivers who have a very long period of driving with no incidents or collisions whatsoever. And the purpose of the system is to pick out the guys who are at risk of having a problem and tackle that risk before it develops into a moment where they've actually met another vehicle on the road or had a problem with a passenger injury. So working to develop their skills so that they don't have those problems in service. The system also reports fuel data, so we can pull out information about how the bus is performing itself. We can pull some diagnostic information from the system as well, so we can go and look for buses which are overheating and hopefully tackle them before we get a problem with the vehicle on the road.
We use the tracking system to assist our customer services department. They use it to investigate customer complaints. We use it for accident investigation, so it helps us identify which bus was at a certain point, and we find it is a really useful tool.
We're really happy with the work that MiX have done with us. The system is delivering very well. The next step for us to really drive this to the next level is through better engagement with the drivers, working with our trade union colleagues as well to really hammer home the benefits of why we've invested in the system and what it can give for us. The benefits for telematics generally are very strong for a bus operator. So we've got, this is probably our 4th system we can use for vehicle location. It provides the ability to monitor the driver's behaviour and how the driver is driving over a long period of time and across individual journeys. It can provide an independent witness if we've got an accident or an allegation against the driver's behaviour, or it helps support commendations as well. Telematics in terms of the vehicle systems are very strong as well, so we can start to get out diagnostic information and start to monitor how the vehicle's performing in real time when it's out on the road all the time. So we're not just inspecting once a month or once every 6 weeks when the vehicle comes in for an inspection for engineering as well. So it benefits us across the business. We're using mileage reports for monitoring our tyre usage, for example, and that's giving benefits to our suppliers as well. So it pays back across the whole business.